Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So traders, let's have a look at gold, silver, and the mining stocks. GDXJ, GDX, SIL, and SILJ. And I am seeing we're continuing to see some really nice movement in the mining and the metal sector, guys. Really important. But remember, just because it's happening doesn't mean it's going to continue to happen. One of the biggest things that we need to always keep an eye on is if the trend is going to continue or not. So what I'm talking about here is this, is that if we have a look at what's been happening here on gold and we have a look at simple trend analysis, what's most important to us is making sure that the trend is continuing, right? So we have a low, higher low, higher low. We had a higher low, now we're rallying back up. So we may be getting ready for something to pull back. We may even get a little bit of a pullback here first. So a short-term pullback may be happening. Now guys, if you've been watching my last few videos, sometimes I do very long-term videos, meaning like big picture view, monthly charts, weekly charts. And then this one here, what I'm saying here right now is the short-term. We actually may get a bit of a pullback here on the absolute short-term basis because we have been starting to see some significant rising out of the markets and through through here and so on and so forth. So what we're seeing now is we're seeing that we're getting to this point. So we may be getting ready for a short-term pullback. That's all I believe it'll be if we do get a bit of a short-term pullback. But we are getting a pullback here right now. Well, we may be getting ready for a short-term pullback, but I believe it's going to be short-lived. And because I actually have a target now, my short-term target is actually back up here at this this resistance level up here, which is around that 1900 level. 1950, 1960 level. So on a short-term basis, guys, because we've already made an okay move to the upside, it's not been a very strong move, but an okay move, we may be getting ready for a nice short-term pullback in the markets there. Move over now through to silver, and as you can see, silver actually rallied up strongly. If you look at this here, right? So we opened the gates big time, didn't we? Let's have a look here. So we opened the gates big time on the short term, like as soon as the market opened, bam, right? Just shot to the upside, and the rest of the day they just sold off. This is the 1 minute chart anyway. And now you can see it actually sold off through here. So looking at this here is that it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen here with silver. We are still compressing up in this level here, so it's going to be interesting. Do we finally get that breakout or not in silver? And you can see the SLV price. Same sort of thing. We're just hovering around here. We've got a nice strong 20 moving average, but we are hovering around. We're actually having a lot of problems breaking past that $26.50 level. And also looking at that GLD price as well too. Once again, you can see the same thing I was talking about with gold, is that gold right now is moving to the upside. But guys, even if we do get some form of a little pullback here, guys, I truly believe that we're going to get some sort of a trend analysis coming into play. Actually, if I draw a trend line, I'm going to draw it from the lows, and I'm just going to connect these bottoms through here. So even if we do get a bit of a pullback, we're probably only likely to pull back to this trend line, and then away we go again when it comes to gold here, because gold has been going up for quite some time. So once again, I wouldn't be too surprised if we did get that. And then a little bit of a reset in the gold market. Moving over now through to the mining stocks. And something interesting happening with the mining stocks right now. Really interesting. We've got a bit of a sort of a flat movement through here. And we've got a little bit of a breakaway today. Not really much going on, but we're starting to slowly break to the upside here on GDXJ. On the GDX, still look at that flat movement. Really not much going on at all. So we could be getting ready for a nice move. What I'm looking for personally, guys, and just give you guys a bit of a heads up for me personally, is that if we can get a nice little bar that opens lows, sort of in the bottom one quarter, and we have a nice little breakaway bar, something like that, and then for somehow we get a volume that looks something like that, I'll be unlike Donkey Kong. This here would be a perfect short-term trade for me, meaning I could be in and out in as little as 1 day. I did that just last week. The same sort of setup on a stock is like 50% return overnight on the stock. So I love these short-term plays that setup. Now that's exactly what I'm looking for an amazing setup when it comes to the GDX. Also looking at the SILJ, And we actually got a bit of a breakaway bar, right? We actually broke out, and we're getting a massive increase in volume, like massive increase in volume spike through here. So we may be starting to evacuate this entire sort of move through here. And as you can see, we had this major resistance all through here, all through that level. And look what happened today. We had a bit of a gap up, a little bit of an up bar today with a massive increase in volume. So this may be the start. Is this the start where we evacuate and we start to see, a breakouts happening? And this is the start of where we're likely to start to see a very big move up. Very, very interesting. Also looking at the SIL as well too. And the SIL is giving us a bit of a volume spike here. Not really that much when you look at the SIL itself. We still have a lot of resistance around these levels all through here. So SIL is really not out of the woodworks, not just yet. If you look at the SILJ though, look at this here. We're actually a little gap up with volume. So that tells me that the SILJ could be getting ready to start to evacuate this level, evacuate all this sideways movement after all this time, and start to make some serious moves to the upside. So guys, what mining stocks do you personally, are you guys personally investing in? Me personally, my top mining stock has always been EXK, and I've been in this for quite some time. It's actually an awesome performer for me personally. But my top mining stock has been EXK. What's your top mining stock? I know Newcrest Mining is also on my list as well too of stocks that I want to keep an eye on for, because it actually could be a nice little short-term play happening here as well too when it comes to Newcrest Mining. But guys, leave a comment below. Let me know what are the top mining stocks that you personally like. Is it AG? If you see what's happened with AG as well too, we actually got a bit of a breakout. So AG was going sideways, a bit of a gap up today. If we can see what's happening here with AG, to me, it looks like AG is now getting ready to have a nice move back up towards the $20 level after breaking out of this here. We can see we're getting, if I actually bring up all my moving averages here for a minute. Let's actually bring up the last 6 months. There we go. You can see we're starting to evacuate this level. We had a lot of resistance and now a bit of a gap up. So this is probably the start of a nice move, at least on a target projected, where you measure whenever you see a channel, you measure from the high down to the low. Let me start again. Whenever you guys see a channel in place, all right? How you do this is if you see a channel like this in place, you can see, oh, there's support, and then we get a breakout like we're getting here. All you do is you measure from the high down to the low and you project that up, and that's what I've got through there. So therefore, there's a high probability this is likely to head on its way up to $20. Now, it's likely to do that either two scenarios. One, exactly like the arrow does, or we may get a bit of a pullback first and then come back up and fulfill that. So there we go, guys. That's what I'm seeing right now. Leave a comment below. What's your top mining stocks that you're invested in, and where do you see things going? Hey traders, John Howell here. I want you to join my next webinar where you will learn all about trading. You want to learn about trading, right? So come down and join my trading webinar, and you're going to learn about trading. On this webinar, you're going to be learning the secret number one. This is the one thing that all successful traders know and do that took me from $250,000 in debt to making a full-time income from trading, and why most traders suck and lose money. If you're losing money right now, you don't know why. Secret number one, you're going to learn exactly why and what to do about it. Secret number two, I'm going to teach you all the details and all the steps to my most powerful trading system on the planet for the last 16 years that gets over a 90% success rate. Wait until you see the system. It's simple. I'm going to break it all down. You're going to learn all the steps. And the beauty is that this works on any market. Stocks, futures, cryptos, options, metals, miners, any market out there. In fact, I'm going to share with you dozens of examples of how it's worked on silver, gold, some of the crypto stocks, using options as well too. Any market out there. You're going to absolutely love this. Wait till you see it. I'm going to break it all down. And also, secret number three, I'm going to share with you not only my amazing trading system, but I'm going to show you my amazing and awesome scanning tool that scans over 3,000 markets, stocks, whatever market you want to find the most powerful trades in 30 seconds or less every day. Using this amazing scanning tool allows me to have all my trading done in 30 minutes or less. Once I go through all the stocks and find the trades, boom. And the best thing about this is, guess what? I trade for freedom. When I started trading, I wanted freedom. And not only do I have an amazing, powerful trading system, but now I also have an awesome scanning tool that allows me to find these trades. I'm going to share with you exactly what that is on this webinar. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnslivetraining.com, johnslivetraining.com, or there should be a link around the description. I'm around this page. Go click on the buttons. Click. Join me. I'm so excited to see you on my next webinar. I'm going to share with you all the details. If you're losing money and you're not sure why and you're stuck, secret number 1's for you. If you're looking for an amazing trading system, secret number 2 is for you. And also secret number 3, how now I can take my trading, have it done in 60 minutes a day, so I can go and enjoy my life and have freedom in my life as well. Go to johnslivetraining.com for my free webinar, and I'll speak to you real soon.